ladies and gents, to the Best Buzz Talk podcast. Man, we are starting hot today, and with the Santo Muerte and everything. So let's jump back in that a little bit. We're gonna start it hot. So does it take something that you want, or do you have to give up something? Like, do we get to pick what we want to give up? Because I could give up sugar, you know. No.
Yeah. So from what I understand, you're basically trading something of equal value of what it is that you want. So if you're gonna give up some sugar, I'll probably give you some cocaine.
He's like, here's your rush. Damn, that's fucking crazy though. Like, you know, to know that people would actually would go to the extent of, you know, doing that. You know, because I've heard stories where, like, you have to keep up. Like, I've heard stories that there will be a Santa Muerte in the house, and then, you know, you pray to it and everything. You get what you want. Your business is successful or whatever. And then, like, if you stop praying or something happens, like, it takes something dearly that you love. And I've actually heard before of people losing their kids. And stuff like that, or like the people who put up the offering. Apparently, you got to get a cigarette and put it out there, and you got to get an apple, and they say it fucking disappears, bro. Like, so
that's Ryuk right there for you, bro, from Death Note. It's a fucking death god right there taking that apple. But
damn, what a fuck a damn. That was pretty on point.
It's a death god,
right?
You know.
Hey, what is Santa Muerte, right?
Yeah, death god, exactly.
Damn.
And you know, I don't really follow it too much, but from what I understand, there's certain places in Mexico where they actually have statues just out there in certain parts because it's so widely, how would you say, it's so widely practiced.
Son of a bitch, bro.
Yeah,
hey.
they have a lot of places. They have a big one. You can see it blocks away. You drive and you see a big Santa Muerte, and then inside of that one, you go in there. It's a whole, like, a church and everything, but you go in there and they have this one in the glass, and like, you give something, you write in a note, and you give something, and it gives you something back.
But like, you see, like, what's the price though? Like,
Well, it depends what you put in the note and what you want.
Yeah.
So
it could be. So for example, my idea is, have you guys watched? You guys watched Avengers, right?
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
When they get the Yellowstone.
Yeah,
I think
the
it's
Stone of Life.
Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, you know that stone though. You have to go to a certain place. You got and then you got this guy that protects the stone, and he tells you, if you want something, if you're asking the stone for something, you gotta give something of equal value.
Yeah, another fucking life.
Yeah, another life.
Damn. That and you know what's crazy? How all the movies have somehow told us about something, you know.
Yeah. Well, Angel actually. I mean, this is a whole different topic, but Angel was sharing a video to me on Instagram about, like, the cartoons that been showing things about about like Illuminati and stuff like that. That, like, I mean, one of them was Teen Titans Go. Like, they actually had, like, a whole character that was like this guy with the triangle head and stuff and talking about stuff. What was the other one?
The
other show?
Also, the Flintstones had one. I seen one of them, with the Illuminati too, because you see them and they got their helmets and then it's a triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen them too. Who else I seen? It's a couple of TV shows.
Yeah.
The Inside Job. That's a good little cartoon, and it gives you, like, little facts, like little things that talking about the Illuminati, talking about lizard people. It's talking about different little things, but it's a cartoon that it's on Netflix right now.
Shit, so it's fucking lizard people part of the Illuminati? Like, shit?
Separate, but it has, like, its little theories right there in that cartoon show. It's pretty interesting. I watched some of them, and I heard it's a good little cartoon. But
what was it called? I think that's the one that you shared.
Is it?
Because they talked about lizard people.
Yeah, it's a inside job.
Inside job, yeah.
Inside job.
Hey, It tells you right there in the name, inside job. Like, motherfuckers are inside.
Yeah, so it tells you like how certain people stay young. They're vampires. Like certain actors are vampires and stuff like that.
So
It's like different little things, but it's interesting.
Like different mythologies.
Hmm.
so blood does keep you young, huh?
Yeah, it does.
See, I fucking knew it. I knew
I
it.
sent Javier a video. So they say that if you trade blood with someone younger inside system, like changing an
Oh.
implant,
Oh yeah.
your body will feel young because it's brand new blood.
It's like a new high. You got some faster blood. It's less thick.
But I was telling Javier, there's a way because your blood doesn't know time. Do your blood cell know what time is?
No.
It doesn't. So it all depends on what you eat, how you take care of your body, what you do to your body. You make the blood flow be smooth all over your body.
Hey, bro, you know what it is too, though? You know what helps your blood flow? Onions. And you know who smells like. And you know what's good with onions? Fucking everything. Tacos.
Tacos.
Dude.
Hey. It's not even Tuesday.
You're right. But yeah, bro. So onions, I also heard that if you sleep with the onion on the bottom of your feet, your blood starts flowing.
Oh, yeah,
better
yeah,
and
I heard
everything.
about
I
that,
haven't
too.
tried it yet, but
Mm-hmm.
I tried a potato though.
Nah,
Yeah,
onions
I don't know.
stronger.
Yeah, that's one thing because blood is really important. The way it flows in your body, because that's what your different limbs and organs need to be able to operate properly. Another thing that is crazy. I mean, we talked about it before, but The Simpsons, just how they were able to predict so many things, and they show things that they knew, and then it ended up happening. And we also see like in different shows, they always different shows that bring up or movies that bring up aliens. And right now we've been getting a lot of news from the government that says aliens are real. And we talked about before too that there's certain parts in movies that show certain technology or certain aliens or something. And people. There's always been a debate like they must have got that from somewhere. Like there must have been some sort of influence somewhere.
Yeah, bro. The amount of shit right now that is coming out with aliens, and you know what? This is a big told you so to myself because, and it's not for me, but there was some YouTuber. I think it was a YouTuber. He said that the next thing that we're gonna see after COVID, and this is when COVID was out and everything, and he said the next thing that we're gonna see are aliens. They're going to start making aliens be more seem like normal. You're gonna hear about it more. You're gonna see about it more. You're gonna hear about it on the news, and then all of a sudden, there's gonna be an alien invasion. But those are the conspiracy theory people,
Yeah.
But they've been right so far because I just realized I was like, holy shit, man. That guy was right. It's fucking. That's what's next. But there's just so much. I don't know. It could be because once you click on something, it just starts. That's what your fucking feeds are.
Yeah.
But man, I did some digging on some Arizona case that just happened.
All right.
Because bro, all I got was a 911 call. So I digged a little bit more, and I got it all in one. And I sent it to you guys, and that shit was fucking wicked.
Yeah. He just recently made another video. The same guy, stating that the news is claiming that that they've gone missing. That the government's interrogating them. And then he made a post, and he was basically saying, like, hey, what I've realized in the last couple of days is the fake, the news is fake. They make up anything. I'm here outside of my home, in front of my front yard, and we're okay. He's like, honestly, I don't even care anymore if you guys believe me or not. Like I said what I had to say, and it's out there. If you guys don't believe me, then Yeah.
Bro, it's fucking nuts, and I believe it, bro. Bro, there was a cop. A cop was like, dude, there was something. I just want to know what's going on. And it's true. There's too much people now to not say that. This stuff could have happened. Yeah, something could have fell out of the sky or whatever. But the part, the falling out of the sky light, that's fact. A lot of people seen it. The thing in the backyard, it was just him and his family.
Yeah.
Hey, they sound like some honest motherfuckers, bro. What they looking for? They ain't looking for no trouble. They probably hiding themselves.
Yeah, probably.
Like,
And there's another thing that happened here in town too, is that we talked about last time. When the lightning show was happening, there was no. Well, you said you heard thunder.
Yeah, that day. Yeah,
Bro, I went from the east side to the west side and back. Constant lightning, no sound.
yeah. That part though, I don't know. Like, there's a pretty much a scientific explanation for that and everything, but me and Susanna threw up a theory. Obviously we seen it on a conspiracy theory shit too, where this guy said that that those purple lights were there were
Hypnotize or whatever.
activating something in your head to hypnotize you. So we were saying, like, what if those lights are to hypnotize us? And it's so crazy, bro, because we went through a whole neighborhood where some lights were yellow, some lights were white, and then all of a sudden this purple light was there. And it really fucks with your eyesight. Like,
Yeah?
yeah, I really feel like, I'm like, holy shit, like, that's a whole fucking difference. Like, why do you want purple fucking lights? Is it to save on energy? And to be real on energy, bro, like, why are they trying to save on energy when there's this really fucking smart guy who's fucking making rockets go out of space and shit, saying that all we need is a small portion of, I forget what town he said, of solar panels to power the entire United States.
I don't know about that one.
You don't know about that one?
Nah, because you see big old solar panel power plants.
Uh-huh.
And what is it if there's so much energy in a couple of panels to energize the whole United States? What are they doing? What are these little companies doing with that much energy?
They're fucking harnessing it for their own money. They're fucking evil. No, I don't know. That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah, I mean, because if you think about it, like there's multiple power plants or solar panel plants around, and
dude, that's what I want to open up, bro.
like you don't think the United States would be like, hey, let us buy, or even like what is it, PG&E and all them say like, hey, either they put up their own plants, or they like tell them like, hey, what's it called? Like the people that already have the plants out there, like, hey, let's sign a contract. Let me get some of that energy because you have an abundance of it, and somehow get energy from them as well. Like, I don't know. To me, I don't believe so. I mean, because I remember one that it looked like an ocean, but it's fucking solar panels going down to Vegas. You go down like for Bakersfield, and on the left, what's it called? There's like a big old just what is it called? Piece of land with a bunch of solar panels. And then you go a little more, and there's like a sheriff's office or CPH or whatever, like whatever they got over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they got a big old thing over there, and I would assume like somehow they'd want to like somebody would want to get some of that energy,
Yeah. Man, solar panels are crazy though. I think that's the way of the future, bro. I really feel like it is. Like, why aren't we making cars out of solar? Why?
I had seen that before.
Like,
I had seen a car that was supposed to be the whole roof.
Mm-hmm.
Like years back.
Wasn't it Tesla?
Tesla, I think you do. I don't know if Tesla.
Yeah, Tesla, you have to charge it, but wasn't it?
I don't know. I remember it was. I remember it was years back that.
Yeah. I do
it was
remember
supposed
that
to
too.
be like just a sunroof, that it was gonna be like a round looking shape too.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there were Teslas. I don't remember that.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I do remember what you're talking about. They were claiming that they were gonna make cars with solar panel roofs.
Yeah.
Dude,
So you're gonna be able to drive, and then you can also charge it, like put it and still charge it at your house, but it'll give you a little bit more with the sunroof too.
yeah,
That's charging it.
bro, it's just so crazy. I just really feel like we have all the tools that we need to save this world, and they don't want to do it. Like solar, we don't have to use like finding ways to not use gas and stuff to damage our ozone layer and stuff, and to stop the pollution and everything. Or there's certain plants, not plants. There, what? Oh man, I just learned about this, and I wish I would have remembered it or noted it down. There's something that breaks down the carbon in the world, and I freaking forgot what it was, and apparently we're destroying it like crazy.
Yeah, what you just mentioned right now, it's funny because I had a client coming to the shop, check me out at Prolific Barber Lounge out in White Lane in Gosford for all your grooming needs. But yeah, so I had a client that came. Oh, I had a client that came in, and he was an engineer, and he was telling me somehow the conversation went to electricity and powering different things with electricity to try to save the world or whatever. And he was telling me that the thing is, people don't understand is that you need to be able to get to the point where you're self-sustained by just solar power and all that. You have to go through a process of using a lot of fossil fuel and actual things that expose or produce emission, and to get to that point, because right now like just going like turning everything off and then just going to like that kind of like solar and all that it's not enough to be able to sustain until we're able to burn so much to like just focus on that main thing and then just go straight power.
Oh, damn.
That's what he was telling me. But there's another thing, but like you said, we got resources. And there's one thing that Angel had brought up, because we were talking about aliens earlier. There's one thing he brought up. He said it's crazy that, because it's true, there's what 70% of the ocean that has not been explored, and for some reason I've seen or read something, I can't remember, but it was saying that scientists stopped, or was it you that told me?
Oh no, bro, that's what I told you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it there was a really good post. It said that scientists were exploring the depths of the ocean. I think it was in 1954, and then in 1977 they stopped and they started to try to find a way to get off the planet, bro. So what the hell did they see down there that they're so scared of? And then second, I don't know if you guys seen lately that they've been talking about the megalodon, is it?
The shark, right?
Yeah, bro. You see how fucking big that shark is?
Yeah.
All of a sudden it appeared. They're seeing it on a motherfucking satellite, bro. What else?
Appear fast from one area to another area too. How fast it swims. Because I heard it was like in a certain coast. They're like, damn.
Oh, right.
We see it over here already.
Yeah.
Damn. So it must swim fast too.
Dude. And, what I think is funny is that you got so much ocean to discover here on Earth. So many different places on Earth to discover. But you don't discover that, and instead you try to discover out in space. Now, that could be two things. One thing. Maybe they know, or like you said, maybe they saw something, got scared. Or maybe they know that there's more than just us and other people, and they want to discover out there to be able to live out in space in a sense.
I would assume because that's why Elon Musk wants to try to get people to live on Mars too, though.
He mentioned that when he said that, he was saying because of the resources, like how the planet is going now. What's it called? The pollution and like global warming and all that.
You
So he
know-
wants to go somewhere where we have those resources too, but it's fresh.
You want to know something else though? When Daniel said save the planet, you know the planet don't need saving. If you
Oh,
let
fuck
the
no.
look what happened when everyone went in COVID. The sea got more fishes, all that. When no one was able to go out, the planet was healing itself. The layer, the pollution went down. It's the thing is, we try to do something that doesn't need saving. If we leave the planet alone, it heals itself. So we don't have to do nothing to the planet, to be honest. Some guy was saying, I hate the quote, and people say we need to save the planet because the planet don't need saving.
Damn. And he's saving from us.
Yes.
Damn. Yep. But we're one person though. Like I've seen this documentary of all these fish being killed, and bro, I love to eat fish so much. Or like I get all these videos of like happy cows, and I'm just like, oh, God, you're my next hamburger. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like, can I touch that cow? Nah, but fuck yeah, dude. But dude, it's so crazy on how far technology has taken us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it'll be fucking. I hate to even say that we're not at war. We are not at war yet. United States, and for everybody who is in war, and if you are listening, I hope our episodes bring you a little bit of laughter or make you feel like you're a little bit on the high life than where you're at right now.
Shout out to Greece. Shout out to Canada. Shout out to, what was it, Poland?
yeah.
Poland.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
Shout out to Russia too.
yeah, Russia, come back.
Come back, baby, come back. You could blame it all on the buds.
But yeah, dude, it would be crazy to see what war is like now because of the amount of technology that we have.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, they could be sitting at home pushing a button, firing a missile. It's not even like it used to be back in the day, bro. Like, bro.
What's it called? All right, so before we change the subject over to like the war thing, like completely, because you were talking about Earth.
Yeah.
And how it's saving the planet, right? I was saying, I don't know if I mentioned to you before too, but I know I talked to you, Daniel, about it. And what I was thinking was that when you think about it, the Earth is like us in the sense that we have different bacteria, organs, things that work.
We're microbes. The soil has microbes.
Yeah.
Inside of our body, just microbes in our mouths. And that's just in our mouth. We have millions. We have more microbes in our mouth than people in the world.
But but even outside of microbes, like your heart,
Oh, yeah.
does it beat by itself? Do you make it beat, or does it beat by itself?
It beats by itself.
When you're sleeping, do you breathe, or do you breathe? Do your lungs just activate on its own? Like, do you breathe on your own?
Yeah, it's the brain.
Right, and then but on top of that, the blood cells, different blood cells we have, different like little, like you said, microorganisms or whatever
Yeah,
the term
we're
is
trying to save
that
this,
are
though.
inside.
We're trying to save this for another one. That's why I wasn't trying to talk too into it.
No, but just real quick, like because you were saying about taking care of itself, right?
Yeah.
We could mention it later on in another episode, but that's what, like, with all this that's happening with our body, where it's like, you got certain little things that are working on their own. We're kind of those organisms for the earth. So some of us might do things that might hurt the earth. Some people might do things that help the earth. And we could either be like a disease for the earth, or we could be a health benefit for the earth. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, we're kind of like that. So depending on what we do, we affect the environment and stuff. So, a lot of times we think more of convenience than anything else. But sometimes we should probably think, like, hey, let's preserve like this. Though we can't we don't have the technology to go out into space right now. We got to protect this shit.
Yeah, so I feel like we're like the red blood cells of the world. So like the red blood cells or your white blood cells, they heal your body, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they gotta travel to wherever the injury's at and stuff. So like, let's say the world needs trees in a certain spot, and like it can't really tell us, but we know and everything that trees are needed to be over there. We take
Right.
the trees over there, we plant it and shit. And
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah. Exactly. We're kind of like that in a sense, you know.
yeah.
Um.
Now you're a red blood cell or you're a white blood cell?
Me?
Yeah,
Shit.
what are you going for? You going red or white?
Well, too many white is bad.
True.
From what I know, like
Yeah.
like when you start accumulating white blood cells, like I think from if I remember correctly, from Jason, shout out to Jason, and like the nurses and stuff at the hospital, like a high count of white blood cells is about like 15 or so. What's it called? Like you shouldn't be having that much.
Yeah.
Because after like past that, your body starts like attacking itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right,
red,
red.
red.
Just checking your IQ. But,
Yeah, but we were talking about war, right? And you were saying, what was the last thing you mentioned about war?
dude, so I was just talking about like how fucking
technology,
how advanced it is and everything.
How
And
different it would be.
Yeah, like how different war would be like way back in the day. Because now, like people could be at home pushing a button, boom, your
But
house is
you
exploding.
say like blow up something. How about digital? They mess up with our cash.
Oh yeah, bro.
Hackers.
Yeah, it's all going that direction. Like, I mean, your car is gonna be digital, your homes, smart homes, and all that. Like,
Dude,
that's
and
something I've always thought about.
I'm not fucking lying. God help me, guys. So when the microchip comes out, you guys gotta help me, bro, not to get this motherfucker. Because I seen an advertisement, bro, and I was just like, I was hooked. I was like, oh my god, that's like magic.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want it. And then it was like microchipping. I was like, oh god, no, I don't want it. But
Bro, I'll give you the answer right now. Stay off your fucking social media, bro.
I know. But look, it's because I want a smart home. Eventually, my house is gonna be a smart house. Like I'm almost there.
I'm gonna be the opposite.
The government's not even gonna have to wiretap you if they wanted to, like,
Dude, I know.
investigate you. Like, oh, look at you.
Oh, Daniel's in his bathroom.
Oh,
right
no,
now.
no. Get out of here, get out of here.
Nah, they're gonna know I'm not up to shit. You know.
No,
Like you're in the kitchen. Like they're like, oh, Daniel's in the kitchen. What is he cooking? Oh, no. Exit.
What's he doing with that turkey,
Bro? Use the restroom. I mean, use the bedroom.
Nah, but
Yeah.
oh man, it's crazy. I feel like a smart home is more convenient. Like I don't know.
That's how they get you. Nah.
Yeah,
I mean, it is. It's just like, how safe are you with something like that?
Yeah. Oh, bro, I've seen like on the Ring systems people getting hacked, or I've even heard that Ring is starting up a fucking TV show, bro. I'm down to watch it, bro.
Damn.
Like, I'm not really hiding.
It's just a bunch of shows of people.
But the
people's
thing
lives and
is,
shit.
I think they don't ask you.
Yeah, they didn't ask for your
They
permission.
didn't ask you for the permission. They saw the footage and they're getting in. They're making a TV show.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not like you send the
It's kind of
video.
like
Like they use their own footage, but they saw you
like
at
a
your
funny
house.
kind of show or something.
But they didn't tell you that. They're just telling you like,
Yeah,
oh,
like, oh shit, I'm on TV. What the fuck? Yeah, you know. Yeah, nah, okay, but
so
I mean,
you want to be
if
on
it
a
works.
TV show that you didn't sign? Yeah,
Money?
Get a Ring camera.
I got money my way.
Right.
Get a Ring camera.
Dude, but it's crazy, bro. So, like, and I'm a real big
technology's
fan.
getting crazy.
I'm a big fan of Ring, bro. And it sucks. I really am.
That's just where the technology goes. I mean,
AI.
they weren't successful in what is it called? Shark Tank, but look at them now. They're fucking huge. But you know, you were talking about technology and how easy it is to like fucking press a button and send a missile. Think about this. Now it's scary because there's been talks about atomic bombs and sending atomic bombs or nuclear bombs, right?
Yeah.
Nuclear bombs, and you know each country is threatening like they got it. If they need it, they got it. And I mean, that's another tangent right there. Like, they'll destroy the fucking planet by doing that shit. But there's evolution of war. You went from going to war and having like lines of army men just walking straight forward to each other. Bro, that's what the rules were. Like it's a line of us, the enemy. We just walk. Well, you have like somebody fucking beating the drum,
drummer boy and shit.
Drummer boy.
You
And
don't
then,
shoot those guys
fire!
or medical guys. I think that you wouldn't shoot them or the medical guys.
Now you can.
Yeah, well now you can't. But
Yeah.
back in the day, it was respect. Like they weren't in combat.
Bro,
They were there for cure wounded and just play some drums.
Yeah, bro. Hey, it was an honor to fucking run with that flag, bro. Like into battle, bro. I can't do that.
Dude, hell no, because you think about it, and that's part of the evolution. It went from that to actually like different warfare, guerrilla warfare, the trenches, and then you go to cyber attacks now and shit, right? Or nuclear. But back then, if you joined the military, when you're going to war, like if you're on the front line, bro, you're fucking dying. Like, there's no question about it. Like imagine being the person who was put in front of everything. Like this is my last day.
Yeah, good.
But the thing is, you don't go with that mentality.
Yeah, you don't.
They tell you like, hey, you know what? We're gonna win. Like, hey, you know what? We got this. We got this.
But you gotta know, bro. You gotta know you're gonna die.
But then the thing is, I think that's where you dealt more. You're like, if you're ready, you're like, okay.
How did
I'm gonna survive right now,
bro? How did anybody in the fucking front line ever feel like they were gonna survive?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Okay, so I think about like right before they're getting ready to fire, because always there's a guy at the end that's yelling fire.
Yeah,
bro, drop down. Like, can you? Yeah. I feel like that's a boy.
they shoot you and shit. Like, motherfucker.
if we're thinking about it on those weapons, I don't know how good the aim was still on
The
those
accuracy
weapons.
was-
The
fuck
accuracy
no,
was
it
bad.
was
and then
so
you were
bad.
packing it.
Yeah.
Like some of those blew up on you. You would have lost your arms. You would have lost
Bro.
some of that.
I would not be able to stick it in the hole.
Bro, you be shaking and shit. Like,
You gotta do it fast too, like because you got the enemy coming your way.
yeah, hell yeah.
So you're like,
Yeah.
again, back
Fuck
to back.
yeah.
But just marching at each other, bro, it's just crazy. Like, even if you guys want to start getting into it, we were looking into the World War I, right? Mm-hmm. And one of the things, and there's one thing that I saw, that we seen, where that if I'm not mistaken, I believe in World War I is when they first started using machine guns.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? And so they were talking about there how it changed the way that they fought, because now you got somebody who's able to shoot like about 500 to 600 rounds in a minute. When normally with bolt action guns you could get from 10 to 20 shots in. And so now they're coming at you like all fucking lined up and shit, and the enemy, you're going towards the enemy, but you don't know that the enemy has a fucking machine gun just mowing you motherfuckers down. And that changed that changed the war.
At night, I seen footage. At night, you
Red
will see,
beams
you
and shit.
just see the little, because you do see it, but you just see the speed of light. Like
Right.
you're not gonna.
Well,
you just seeing the light.
Yeah.
right. Well, before that too, but bro, fucking like, just imagine like, you're walking in the line and everything. You gotta load your musket and everything, because that's what they were called back then.
Yeah, muskets.
And you gotta fucking fight the Indians, bro. These motherfuckers are coming with bows and fucking jumping at you with knives, bro.
Motherfuckers
Like
are
you're over there
shooting.
trying to load a fucking musket. No combat skills.
By the time you load your shit, they shot like fucking 15 arrows in you.
Bro, and it'll be a terrible way to die by an Indian, bro. What they used to skin.
Yeah.
Only those are certain tribe that used to
Yeah.
fucking take their
Skin,
scalps.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Dude, you know what would suck that if you go to heaven, like you're like right before you pass the gates, like you still look fucked up because you got
You got no scalp and shit?
yeah. Fuck, you sit there at the gates. What? Never mind. Yeah, I got in a car accident. No,
I slip.
But yeah, but
On my fucking head. Yeah, dude. It's the evolution of war, bro. I mean, it's just you go from, and it's just that's one of the things why I love history and timepieces. Like you get to see and understand how it was back then. I mean, like you said earlier, you don't go in there with that mentality. The thing is, people from back then were tougher mentally than people are now. Way tougher.
God.
The way they had to live,
Oh yeah.
dude. Yeah, they were a whole different ball game.
It's like the thing is, you weren't giving your life for nothing. It was you're giving your life for your
my country, yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what it is. Like the honor to do that. It's like
oh no, bro, don't get me wrong. I still feel that shit, bro. But
Yeah.
I don't feel like I should go fight another man's war. Like,
Yeah, that's the thing too.
Don't
Yeah,
get me
yeah,
wrong.
that's
You,
different, yeah.
you come over here and you try to fucking start some shit. I'm down, bro. I want to be there. I want to fight.
yeah, but this was what 1914
Oh yeah,
1914 is when it started.
when it started.
yeah.
and-
1914 World War One, bro.
yeah, like think about it. They didn't have technology.
Nah, hell no.
You see the footage is black and white.
Yeah,
Pictures are black and white.
dude. Like, oh, you know,
You think
yeah.
everything was black and white back in the day?
Right.
I always wonder, like, but the thing is, when you see something in black and white, it gives it a whole different effect to
Yeah.
it, bro. Like,
That's old.
well, not even that. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
like
just-
you just can't believe, like, bro, these are, bro. Like, I want to meet these motherfuckers,
Yeah.
bro. You're in black and white, like you fucking lived the life,
Bro,
and shit, you know.
Yeah. You're not gonna get there though, and it's not gonna all be in black and white. They got color.
Yeah, I got
No,
it.
that's him fucking.
How do you know I'm not colorblind? Huh? Fucking racist, that shit. But you know, we're talking about World War One. Like, you guys did a little bit of research on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember history class.
I think I graduated 2012. Probably took it in 2010. That was the last.
They had
time.
history class in school. No.
Yeah.
Hey, you had to go, bro.
I should. Nah, but you know, World War One is so old. Like you said, it started in 1914. And a lot of the times when you hear about World War, most of the time you hear more about World War Two. You know, there's more things that happen there, more historical things that happen there.
I know this is bad, but I feel like World War II is just more exciting. I hate to say it that way, and guys don't fucking kill me, but but it was just like, I don't know, like when I did some research for this World War One, and a lot of World War II popped up, and so I kind of watched it a little bit because it looked exciting, and bro, when I watch that fucking shit, bro, my heart starts,
mind-blown.
bro. No, my heart starts racing. Like, I don't know, maybe in my past life I was in there, but dude, my heart starts racing. Like, I get emotional. Like, that movie fucking hits, bro.
Right.
Like, every movie fucking hits. Fucking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Dude.
And there was another one I tried to watch, and I forgot it was World War II again. And I was like, damn it, I need to watch World War One. But it was Dunker. Oh my god, bro, that shit just like really, I really feel those movies, and I'm just like, man. So, and I started watching World War One, and I fell asleep. But
I get what you're saying. Like, it's not, you're not trying to say it in a fucked up way. You're saying it more like, as humans, like, we look at fucking true crime shit because it's interesting. It's not because we're happy that like whatever happened in there happened. It was more like, bro, this shit happens. This is real life.
Yeah.
That's why I prefer reading non-fiction books than fiction books. I'd rather read something that's real. I want to watch something that's based on real life. Like, dude, like, this is life, bro. This was life back then. And so, like, and I think also another thing too, why World War One doesn't interest us as much as World War Two, in a sense, is because we weren't involved as much in World War One. We were there for what, 6 months, the end of the end of the war. But with World War Two, we were there a lot longer.
That's true.
Yeah, but I want to say this. Maybe it doesn't interest us as much. How about if we don't have so much information? So much information got lost from those times.
Right.
And World War II, we're talking about like closer. We had more newspapers going out more.
Yeah,
We advanced more too at that time. What 1914 and the other one I think was 1930 something.
42.
42.
Well, that's when I started. I think like shit was happening before that.
Yeah,
Though.
yeah. It started. Yeah, I remember around that time it was already heating up.
Yeah. 42, I believe, is when
It started.
like boots on the
Yeah,
ground
you
type
see
shit.
how much time already had changed. So imagine more newspapers were out, more pictures.
Well, they might have had newspapers too, but the powers that were really involved in that, because think about it, there's always ways to document something on paper, especially back then, right?
Yeah.
That was the main source. So maybe we don't have that information, but out in Russia and Germany and all that, they got they probably even have collections of like old newspapers or records of newspapers over there.
Yeah, because it was more over there. It was
affected them more.
It was a European thing that was happening mostly. It was what I think it was.
Yeah, it was European. Yeah,
Yeah, it was Turkey that started with
Hungary.
Oh, Hungary. Yeah, Hungary that started with
Germany.
No, they had like
it's Siberia.
Yeah, they attacked them and it was some sergeant. They killed some sergeant, huh?
They killed. I don't know if it was he a sergeant? I don't think he was a sergeant. He was
Who the guy that was
from the research I did. He was like the heir to the Hungarian Empire.
Okay, like president, you can say.
Well, because before it was a different rule. Like, some of the notes I wrote down here, like what sparked World War I, right? It says, I put, European was split by the Victorian ideas, like, having more class, like more of like a kingdom type style of like, how would you say, society and stuff, and other people that had different ideas, political ideas that have what is it, nationalist, socialism, and different type of democracies, and so this guy was the heir to the empire of Hungary, and it seemed like he wanted to try to fix things there. Like he even there was tension between Hungary and Russia, and he actually wanted to go out there and he went out there and discussed it with I believe his name is Nicholas, Tsar Nicholas II. He went out there and talked to him to try to create a peace treaty, like, and then also, he was like trying to repair his country.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming him and his family were sort of like emperors of the empire, right? But he wanted to like fix things. There was a bunch of tension with people in his country that had different ideologies, and he wanted to even organize. Because there's so much tension, he wanted to organize a new leadership where it includes all these different ethnicities and beliefs and stuff. That way it's peaceful.
United Nations?
Well, in a sense, within his country.
Damn, and they fucking took him out.
Yeah, so
bro, and this is the guy that shot point blank in the neck, right?
Yeah, man.
Bro, they wanted to take his voice.
That was no. They want to take, bro. They want to take his whole fucking body, bro. Like the first attempt was with a grenade. They tried killing him with a grenade the first time on the same day.
Hey, see, it wasn't meant for him to die.
Just a couple hours later. Yeah, a couple hours later, the same day.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, on the same day, bro. Because it was with a grenade that happened at 10:10 in the morning. And then later on that day, he was on his way to the palace where they were going to stay at. And there was this group. Well, the thing is, look, because he was going to go to what was it? I'll find it in a bit. But he was going to go to a different place where like they kind of had jurisdiction, I guess you could say. And what's it called? They were warning him like, hey, you might not want to go there, because because there's a group there called the Black Hand. I think I got it right here.
Bro, the Black Hand, like from fucking Peaky Blinders.
The
She
Mafia.
killed me
Well,
in
not the
soda.
Mafia. Yeah, no, not the Mafia. But it has the same name though, the Black Hand. But that's what I was thinking too when I first heard the Black Hand. I was thinking the Mafia, but then they said it's a whole different organization that happened like in Serbia, and they were nationalists or whatever. Let's see.
Dude, that's just fucking crazy that they fucking used to do that and shit back then. Like,
And they'll send you a letter.
yeah.
It's your time to go.
Oh yeah.
By the time the letter gets there, it says you got 5 days, but it took 5 days to get there.
We're going on hold.
We're here, motherfucker. No, but he was going to the capital of Bosnia
Bosnia.
on June 28th, 1914. And this date for Bosnia is a national day of commemoration for its it marks the anniversary of the Serb victory over the Turks at the Battle of Kosovo in 1989, dude. Like, years ago. Bro, that was years ago. Like, what? Like,
19 what?
6,000 years ago? 1389.
Holy.
Like, that was something that happened over about 6,000 years ago. And these people were still heard about it. Well, I don't want to say it like that, but like these people, it's something that they brought up and shit, right? What's it called? And they were still like fighting for that cause because, and it says that, it says, for the Black Hand, there could be no greater symbol for their cause than to assassinate a member of the Austro-Hungarian monarchy that was oppressing them on that date. And so to them, it was called the Black Hand. So when they went to Bosnia, they warned him, like, hey, don't go there. There's people there that want to hurt you, that can hurt you. But he went there despite that because he was like, I'm trying to fix my shit. Like, I got to be able to move around. And by doing that, he put himself in a vulnerable position. So he arrived there on that date. They knew that, so they wanted to kill him to try to, how would you say, I don't want to say avenge, but I guess avenge in a sense, for what happened. And so the first attempt was 10 in the morning, and they tossed a grenade to him. But the driver fortunately saw the grenade and sped up, and it ended up blowing the car behind him.
God damn.
Yeah, and so then, shit happened. He was on his way to where he was going to go stay. And then the driver, I don't know if it was a coincidence or maybe they got to the driver, but he turned into a street. And in that street, there just so happens to be a member of the Black Hand. That organization.
Yeah.
And that's when he took his opportunity, took out his pistol, ran up, killed him and his wife. And the documentary was saying that this guy, he clutched onto his wife until he fucking died and shit.
Fuck. That is nuts, bro.
Yeah.
I guess they can't do the job right. And can't get the job done, you got to do it yourself, right? No.
Yeah, man.
And that's what started everything, right?
So yeah, that's what started everything. Because after that, what happened was that he was a member of the Hungarian. Hungary, and so they already had some sort of tension with Serbia, with like their belief system. They had some Serbians in Hungary that were kind of challenging Hungarian authority. If that's how I'm wording it properly, but so after that, what happened was that Germany heard about that, and it was almost like they convinced Hungary to go to war because they wanted to go to war,
Yeah.
but they wanted somebody else to start it, so then they have a reason to do it. And so they told him, and this is what's referred to as the famous blank check. And so Germany basically tells Hungary, "Hey, we heard what happened. If you decide to react to that, like we'll back you up 100%." And so then they're thinking like, "Damn, we got fucking Germany." Like Germany was, the thing about Germany, they actually. They were relatively young around that time.
Yeah, they were coming up, but they were Russia knew they were powerful. They knew they had power. They just didn't know how much.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were young coming, but they got so much a good military and everything. Yeah, they were upcoming strong.
Yeah, and they're already pretty powerful. They're already pretty powerful financially, but they wanted to. They wanted to become powerful militarily, right? And
So basically, they were just trying to show their strength because they invaded. What's that place called? Belgium.
Belgium?
They invaded Belgium and
yeah, Britain,
Luxembourg, whatever.
Luxembourg or something.
Yeah, something like that. And then, so basically, eventually from there, the British forces, were fighting against them and everything. But then later on, they eventually involved everybody else, as in Britain, Russia, Italy, Australia, New Zealand, all that good stuff. Can't forget USA, Canada, and
Yeah,
bro, that was through August 2nd, August 7th, bro.
Yeah, my birthday.
1914. Yeah, look at that. Great things happen on
Gee,
your birthday.
a lot of shit happened.
Hey, shit was popping off on your birthday.
Bro, a lot of shit. It was popping off on my year and on my birthday month. On my birth month, bro. It's crazy, but yeah. So at the time, one of the young, Germany was one of the younger nations in Europe, coming into being in 1871, and it says and was a prosperous country in 1914 and was quickly overtaking its European neighbors. Like they were rising, bro.
Yeah, they were coming up fast, and then all the other. That's what I'm saying. Russia knew, like, damn, these ones are getting powerful fast. Like, we need an ally, and then they united with
France.
Well,
the thing was, France and Russia were already allies, and Russia was backing Serbia because they considered them like fellow like paisas, and
Paisanos?
Paisanos.
Yeah.
There you go.
you know what I'm saying. But what's it called? So they backed them, and Germany just they were already powerful and overtaking other countries around Europe. So in the way I see it, Germany got a little greedy. I was like, all right, we're already building up here. Like, let's fucking, this opportunity. They took that as an opportunity to fucking, excuse me. They took that opportunity to try to, like, get the advantage and become a strong a superpower military force.
Bro, you know what's crazy about all these fucking wars? Dude, the trenches that they used to have to fucking dig and everything and that shit. And, like, to go fucking, just to avoid fucking, like, guns and shit firing.
Yeah.
Like, bro, they spent fucking weeks and months in trenches just to, wait out that perfect time to fucking go and attack and shit.
Digging manually with a shovel.
Dude.
And they were digging
hours digging.
Yeah, they were digging trenches taller than them.
Yeah.
Dude.
And then to put it out there, when it rained, they would have to fix the trenches because they got so much mud, all this coming down, so they would have to use wood to try to stand up mud.
Now, I don't know if they had like a basic rule saying, all right, this time we do war, this time we lay off war. Or if they did shifts to where they got like at certain hours, Like, all right, at this time you gotta go and repair the shit. You know?
What I would think is like they're shooting and like you have like 4 guys over here working, taking shifts. Like, hey, you know
Right,
what?
yeah.
They still building at the same time when they're at war.
And that also affected them. That was to their detriment in a sense because they were in a country where it rains and it snows. The rain filled up the trenches to the point where they kept walking in water, and they gave them infections and boils and different type of shit.
Yeah, all bacteria was in that water. And then they would have to eat there. They would just sit down for a couple minutes to eat. That's when the shooting would stop. I don't know if both sides. You give me they would be like, let's take a break.
Fucking blow the whistle.
It's lunchtime.
Hey, lunch, guys. All right.
Yeah.
Let's put all guns down.
Hey, you know what? Hey,
hold on. Let them waste their ammo.
I'm down to see a fucking a Family Guy episode of that shit, and fucking Peter being
in there.
all right, stop putting this musket down.
Hey, we're giving them.
Oh, it's not
ideas.
musket, it's gun.
It's gonna be on the next.
Walks
episode.
over, sits down to Brian, and fucking makes some like funny joke right there. But what's crazy is that they would they would be there stuck with water, but they couldn't just get out of the trenches because the enemy
was shooting.
would be waiting for opportunity for you to come out. So like, say if they tell you like, hey, like we all gotta move over there, you gotta be fucking careful because as soon as you get out of the fucking trenches, they'll see you and start fucking shooting. So like, some people would fucking die coming out the trenches.
Mm-hmm. That's because you don't see. They were taller than them, so they would have to climb, and then you don't see what's out there yet
until your head's out.
Damn, hey, and those were the fucking real.
And the machine guns, brand new, fresh machine guns, were out.
But you know what's crazy? In December of 1914, bro, that came to a halt on Christmas, bro.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing. I imagine, bro, they had the respect to be like, hey, it's a holiday. In the middle of fucking war. It's a holiday. Let's go ahead and just stop. Like, enjoy the holiday at least, out for one day. They went and saluted each other. Conversated with each other.
Played soccer.
Played football. Or was it soccer?
Soccer, yeah.
Oh, they were playing soccer?
Football.
Yeah, football.
Okay, I was football, you know.
That's the original football. Yeah. Well, I just want to say soccer.
Yeah, okay. They play soccer. and imagine you have a whole day, bro. Like, you're in fucking war. You got emotions built up. You're talking to the enemy. Like, bro, like, you know, dude, I know, like, you know, I know we're supposed to kill each other.
Bro, they were showing pictures of their girls to each other, like, oh, this is my family.
Bro.
Like,
so imagine doing that, right? With all these emotions built up and be like, hey, man, you know, I know you're on another army, but, like, bro, you're a cool dude. And if that wasn't the case, you know, if we weren't just having to follow orders, we could probably be friends in that lifetime or something, a different lifetime.
yeah.
But going from that, dude, sharing that deep conversations and sharing shit with each other, family, bro, family. You're gonna share your fucking pictures of your family to the enemy, like you were connecting. So imagine going from that, dude, to having to kill them, having to like go back to trying to kill each other the next day, dude. And the thing is, it was crazy is that they decided that on their own. Like, their generals and stuff were upset that they did that.
Yeah.
So, what's crazy, though, is what brought them together? Was it the Christmas of Santa Claus? Or was it the birth of Jesus? Do they believe in Jesus or do they believe in Santa? That's my question.
Well, most likely Jesus.
It was probably Jesus.
Yeah.
They brought peace.
Unless they wanted his trade presents.
Yeah,
Guns.
somebody went
Let
back.
me get your gun and I'll give you mine. We'll trade.
It's kind of like what they do in the sports when they trade jerseys. Hey, good game. Next
I think that was after the soccer games. They're like, hey, here's my weapon. You can fight with this one. I'll fight with yours.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. But
they had respect. Like,
they had respect.
Like if let's say if you dropped your weapon, well, it depends if they were shooting with the machine guns not. But if it was a close combat and you dropped your weapon, they wouldn't shoot you like that. They'd be like, pick up your weapon. Then they'll be like, Okay.
There's no honor in it.
Yeah. You're getting someone with not a weapon. With the machine guns, it's hard because you're just shooting out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get me?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little harder because, obviously, like, you're just mowing people down. So, like, and when you're using a machine gun, you're from, like, far range. But before all that happened, they got to using machine guns and all that. Right. I'm gonna give you guys a brief setup of the notes that I took, and how, like, what the size of each military was or power. Maybe not all of them because I don't know certain militaries and what the numbers of them were. But I'm gonna give you the who's the parties involved and the military setup. So the people that were involved was Germany, Hungary, which were both an alliance. Later on, Germany was able to form an alliance with it was another country. I can't think of the name right now. But then you had the allies. Oh, they were also allies with Italy, but Italy didn't want to get involved with the war, so they stayed neutral. And then you had France, Russia, and Britain. And it took some time for all of them to start going into play. But I'm going to give you a brief or a description of what their military was and how they were described with Britain, France, Germany, and Russia. So with Britain, at this time, Britain was still the largest empire in the world, and relied on a massive royal navy to protect and police it. Even though their navy was considered the strongest, a lot of their fleet comprised of older vessels, since it was too expensive to replace all of them for new ones. In the 1910s, Britain's navy fleet outnumbered any other in Europe, but had a mixture of ultra-modern dreadnoughts and backed up by aging cruisers. On land, the French army was one of the largest standing military forces, numbering over 777,000 professional troops, plus about 38,000 colonial troops. We gotta look into that because I'm not really sure what that means. But compared to Kaisers, which is normally the ruler of Germany, they had 700,000 troops. French forces were one of the most modern equipped with machine guns, modern artillery pieces, and a growing number of airplanes. Russia's army, on the other hand, was reported to have 5.7 million troops, the largest in the world. Although it was a largely agricultural country, they had lacked in having a war manufacturing base. Because of this, a vast amount of Russians' equipment was outdated. So in a war between Moscow and Berlin, it would come down to Russia's quality versus Germany's quantity. And at that time, although each country was preparing for war, few people actually thought that there was going to be a war that was happening. They thought that by preparing, it would deter each other from causing a war, from seeing how much they're preparing for it.
True, I could see that. But what's crazy about all that is that I didn't hear anything about China, Japan. Where the hell are they hiding at?
I mean, that's for the next episode when we get more into it.
I know, right?
Yeah, because I mean, even Britain was able to call on troops from Australia, China, Africa, and India. And for you guys who want to see like where I got this information from, I got it from a YouTube documentary, and I'll give you the name of it right now. Shout out to them. The channel is Wars of the World, and it's called. Let's see. Oh, sorry. It's called The First World War: The War to End War. World War I documentary. So check it out. A bunch of good information in there. that's where I'm citing most of my information, and I'm setting up the war for now, so you guys know the parties, you guys know the sizes of it, and then on the next episode, we'll go ahead and or in the next episode that we're talking about, we pick this up again, we'll let you know how it initiated and how it ended.
Heck yeah.
So stay tuned.
We still haven't talked about the tanks, the planes.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of information in there.
There's
That's
a lot
interesting.
Of things, and there's a lot of little facts of them
Mm-hmm.
that people don't know about that.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that one because that's going to be exciting. And talking about facts, Angel, you said you had a fun fact, right?
Yeah.
What was it?
The little fun fact is that hamburgers are the U.S. took the name hamburgers and made it to with buns and stuff. And cheese and everything. We know a hamburger.
Yeah.
But it's a German word. And another thing, they would eat, it looked round, and it was like a steak. For them, it was just a steak, but a round steak. That was their hamburger. So it's
What
a modernized
the
hamburger
fuck?
now, invented here in the U.S.
Why was it invented?
Just because they seen it, I forgot what was they seen the steak, and then they were like, it looks good if you put some buns. So
Well, wasn't it also to like celebrate something? Wasn't
Oh,
it a
yeah.
celebratorial food?
yeah,
Was it for 4th of July or what was it?
Was it 4th of July?
Maybe not. It was
Yeah,
for, it was for something.
Yeah,
though.
it was a feast for something. You give me, and they won. I don't know. It might be when they won World War One. At the end, the U.S. came in. I think that's when they took the word and made it into a burger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I gotta see because I forgot why it was.
Yeah, it was for like it was supposed to be a victory meal that they made up and took the
I think
German
it was
word.
in World War One though.
Yeah, well, yeah, because that was.
I think like after the war finished, like, hey, you know what? We just beat Germany. Let's take their word and make it to a burger.
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro. That's
mean,
fucking
If
nuts.
you think about it, bro, a hamburger sounds like a German word. Hamburger.
Yeah. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, man, talking about food though, I'm starting to get hungry and getting the munchies. What are you guys thinking of eating
Come
right
on,
now?
Mr. Munchies.
Yeah,
True,
that's my
true.
name. Don't wear it out.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to look for something to make. I haven't ate all day. Like literally all. Well, I had a hot dog today, but you guys know how my schedule's all.
Without the buns.
Hey, I don't know, man. Fucking Costco, man. Something's wrong with their weenie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not enough
Weenies.
mayonnaise.
No. I don't put mayonnaise on it.
The weenie soft.
But no,
It has EDD.
it's fucking me up, bro.
Oh, okay.
I eat that shit,
They
bro.
got AIDS.
Dude, I get the bubble guts, bro.
Oh yeah.
So be careful with Costco's hot dogs. But they're still good, and I still eat them.
So you can't feel your butt? No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, I just lose some weight.
He lost a couple pounds.
You
But,
gotta lose stuff. But another thing that we're talking about, like having giving us bubble guts or whatever, dude. As much as they might have good food, Rockin' Wings, bro, they give you the shits,
Bro. Okay, now look. I've never talked bad about Rocket Wings because it's been good to me.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
But the last time I went, bro, you know how they talk about how Taco Bell gives you the fucking shits, like the massive, massive shit? I think this is the shits that I think Taco Bell should give me, but it don't.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's bad.
It was so bad.
Did
But
you
I
meet
didn't.
some demons in the restroom? Praying?
They're trying to get exercise.
Bro, I think they stuck to me.
Roman in his house, bro. You don't smell it?
Nah, but
Yeah, dude. I mean, they're good food, but is it worth the shits after?
oh yeah,
I don't know.
I don't eat chicken nuggets. There was just something wrong.
Oh, you ate chicken nuggets?
No, I didn't eat chicken.
What'd you eat?
Bone in, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Give you the shits, right? Dude.
Hey, there had to be something wrong, man. It's okay. It was a mistake. It won't happen again.
Let's hope not. Let's hope not.
I know.
What's it called? You, Angel? What do you think?
I don't know. I'll probably get a burger or something. A
sounds good.
hamburger.
Are you German, sir?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get a round, look like a steak right there. No buns, no nothing.
No.
Just a round little steak I'm gonna eat.
I have a weenie on the side.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna suck on.
A wiener. That sounds German too, right? A wiener. That's where you're getting. That's where you're
Bro,
getting.
my sister lives in a German town.
Yeah.
I used to live in a German town.
You know what? Germany's is interesting, also, bro. Germany is interesting too.
Their drinks too.
Yeah, you know they drink their alcohol. Well, I don't know if it's probably not just Germany, but in the European culture, they drink their beer room temperature.
Just in a barrel.
Yeah, fuck that.
They just pour it to you like that, and it's warm.
I know.
Motherfuckers are fucking strong too.
I know over there in her town they have a thing called a swashling fist.
Sounds German.
Yeah, bro. They get wicked, bro. They wear like wooden shoes and shit.
Oh, okay. You guys ever seen Oktoberfest?
Yeah.
I heard about it.
Yeah, like they do this competition where they drink out of this boot, well, like a cup, like a glass boot. But the thing is, to drink that, you gotta know how to fucking drink out of that shit. Because at a certain point, you gotta twist it, so that way when it comes down from like the foot of the boot, when it comes down, like when it goes down there to where it's just the leg part of it, that shit pops. Like that shit will fucking like, what would you say? Kind of explode on your face or whatever.
Come all over your face.
Basically, yeah. Basically,
So I almost sound like how you. Nah, you were saying and describing like you were a professional.
He kept doing a hand section.
Yeah. I'm trying to get certified. You got my certification yet? Nah, but yeah, like you gotta do it a certain way because they do competitions, and that shit will fucking like, basically like splash on you and shit if you don't do it right.
Damn, that's fucking nuts. Mm-hmm. But what are you guys gonna eat?
I think I'm gonna eat
a hamburger too.
Nah, just kidding. Nah, yeah, probably a hamburger. If not, I got some noodles at the house.
Oh shit! I just got some new noodles, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I they were giving out free samples at Costco.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah, man! All this shit sounds good. So shit, we're about to head up out of here and go eat. But before we go out, before we leave, you guys got anything you guys wanna sponsor or shout out?
Just follow me right there on Instagram, 661 DOC Green, .green, right there for any gardening business, anything to do with the soil, just to help you out, make your own little vegetable garden, anything.
Yeah, follow him there. He'll soon have pictures of his work. You'll be able to see more of his stuff, and he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, some videos.
Yep.
I'm doing my own little garden right now. I'm getting some good cucumbers, tomatoes. I'll take videos and post it in the Instagram post. And it's in a box. It's controlled right now, but they're gonna grow nice. My dad got some peaches. Some peaches, and they're bomb. They're like good size, but it's a little tree. Like he always takes care of it.
All right, yeah, shit. You fucking, just hit up Angel for all your gardening needs. Things you want to understand about the soil, how to grow fruits and vegetables. He could answer your questions. Mm-hmm. You, Daniel, you got anything you want to shout out?
You guys just comment, let us know what you guys think, let us know if you're into the stuff that we're into, what war, I would say to hey excites you, but draws your attention, and, let us know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so go ahead and hit us up on all social medias. We got new things coming up. Stay tuned, you guys might want to follow us on all social medias, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Those are the most active. We got Twitter too, but we're gonna figure that out soon. But yeah, there's gonna be new updates going on, new events, new things that are going on in Bakersfield. We're gonna go look into them for you. And yeah, as Daniel said, there's certain like topics, certain like
certain restaurants you guys want us to try from town too. Like, hey, you guys go try it out over there. Give us your guys' review. Mm-hmm. Shows too. Anything you guys are interested in.
Yeah.
Let us know. If it calls our attention, we'll look into it. We'll go try it out. Restaurants, whatever you guys want.
Definitely.
Some cannabis.
Yeah, and you guys know how much you guys know we get the munchies, so we'll definitely be reviewing some restaurants for sure. Letting you guys know what's the best place to eat in Bakersfield. Where to go check out some events, things that to do in Bakersfield. There's gonna be a lot of new updates and things that we're gonna do for you guys, and just for us to know. So stay tuned on that. Hit me up on my barber page at the underscore gentleman's underscore syndicate with a CUT 661, and hit me up there for your grooming needs. So go ahead and just fucking hit us up, man. We're always having a good time. We like to see some, know some other shit to look into just for our entertainment as well. And, yeah, just keep rocking with us.
Yeah.
Talk to you guys next time.